Happy New Year! It's been a while, but I should hopefully get back to doing this. More on that in a minute. So, like I said, it's been a while since I've podcasted. It's been a long time, actually. Maybe a bit too long. But, I just wanted to get back, at least, for today, and put a little something out there for the new year. And I'm not going to really try to get into where I've been or what I've been doing. Just life has been kicking my butt. I've been super busy, with work and some other stuff. Some of you might hear about here in a minute. But yeah, it's been pretty good. Just been busy, you know. So what's that clanking you say? You might ask. Uh, One of the things that I've been busy with is about 8 months ago. I decided to get involved with a group called Celebrate Recovery. And I say about 8 months, it's probably been about 9, but it's I know it's been 8 months since I've had any alcohol to drink. It's also been about 8 months since I've had a cigar. Not to say that there's anything wrong with having a drink, but for me, I just felt it was becoming an issue and becoming a serious problem. And I needed to stop. I needed to quit. And if you don't know what Celebrate Recovery is, it's a Christ-based 12-step, recovery program. But it's just not for like drugs and alcohol. They deal with various other things like grief or self-worth or codependency. If you haven't checked them out and you have issues, go. It might be worth it. But that's actually kind of half the part of the reason why I decided to do this. Is because, I was at my group this past week, and afterwards I threw down a challenge to some of the guys there that if they didn't start journaling, I challenged them to start journaling. And I felt a little bit of nudge, after that, honestly. And I wasn't sure why. I'm like, because I do journal. I actually have a prayer journal where I keep my prayer concerns and the actual like journal of how I'm doing and what I'm thinking. But I had this nudge saying, hey, you should journal more. I'm like, but I do journal. They're like, and it's like, yeah, but you don't do your podcast anymore. You should do your podcast and talk about some of this and talk about what's going on in your life. And I thought about it and I dwelled on it some. I'm like, I really do miss that. Honestly, I miss this time, where it's just me and the camera and whoever else is watching this. And then that combined with something else. That one of my friends says that, one of my friends told me that, I don't open up, that I'm not on it, open up enough. And I'm like, I think I am, but I'm probably not going to sit here and give you my life story. I'll tell you what I think. I'll be honest about that. I'll tell you what I'm feeling, but I'm like not going to get into this deep conversation about, how I feel, or what I think. I'll be like, yeah, not a fan of the war, in Israel right now. But I won't delve into that, why I'm not a fan. And then something else kind of along those lines is I've been thinking about writing my testimony down. You know, Again, one of the things I encourage you to do in CR, celebrate recovery. But I've honestly been thinking about writing my testimony down, and I'm like, I think the first one or two, maybe three podcasts I ever did was just me telling my story, giving my testimony. I'm like, yeah, I need to revisit that. And again, while I might not be this open or vulnerable, with a lot of people, like sitting down face to face, I do feel that I am, open and vulnerable when I'm sitting here just talking to myself or talking to the camera. So you've still been working, still been studying pretty hard. If you guys want to know what I'm, been studying or getting into, let me know. I'll tell you. I'll share it. And then working on some New Year's resolutions. And I do know just a little bit of Hebrew, like this is a Hebrew word for life. But I actually want to learn more. It's kind of a New Year's resolution. And there are some other things here and there that I want to work on this coming year, but one of the things I want to work on is definitely getting back to this, because I've missed this. And who knows, I might polish this up, might even have a script a couple of days, but as long as I can just sit here and shoot and be open and honest and talk about what's going on in here and up here, I think I'm going to be good. But I just wanted to get this out. Wish you guys a happy new year. Even though we have about a couple of hours left, But happy new year, and I'll see you in 2024. Peace.